Yo, what up? It's your boy Ant Wright. Do me a favor and hit subscribe. I'll be uploading at least 4 videos per week. Don't want you missing out on future projects. This is your channel as much as mine. So comment below who or what you want me to break down next.
Young Gunner.
Right elevates for 3 and hits. Man, he looks good, doesn't he? Right deep.
In the 2019-2020 season, you saw Isaiah Livers resume his starting role in the Michigan lineup after moving to 6-man in 2018-2019 due to the emergence of freshman Iggy Brzdakis, who left early for the NBA draft. After Livers announced his intentions to return to the program, the power forward position now brings in over 2,750 minutes played, the most set position in terms of depth and experience. Isaiah Livers and Brandon Johns return as upperclassmen, and top 100 recruit Terrence Williams will be joining them. Williams is out of Gonzaga in Washington, D.C., another school from the WCAC, played with Team Takeover on the EYBL circuit, and showed why he was one of the best power forwards in the country against elite competition. Playing styles, he's reminded me of former Indiana player Juwan Morgan and NBA player Paul Millsap. Stands about 6'6", 6'7", plays with a high motor and shows a wide-ranging skill set. He has a dependable jump shot, dangerous in the mid-post area, and rebounds at a high level. He's definitely capable of playing right away, but it might not be his time right away. He faces quite a bit in front of him for playing time. You have senior Isaiah Livers and junior Brandon Johns, who adds a different flavor, size, and athleticism. Johns probably felt the biggest hit of anybody when Isaiah Livers announced he was withdrawn from the NBA draft. Don't get it twisted. They're on the same team with the common goal, but if Livers departs, Johns is now averaging around 30 minutes per game. When Livers was out due to injury, he averaged a little over 28 minutes as a starter and 14 minutes when Livers is in the lineup and Johns is a non-starter. He'll share time at the 4 and the 5, but he has to get better in creating for himself and others. He has the talent, and as a competitor, he has to make the coaching staff find minutes for him, even if that means moving other pieces around to make it happen. Be so impactful that the coaches have anxiety when he's not in the game. As mentioned before, Isaiah Livers declared for the NBA draft and got his draft grade, and recently decided it was best to come back to school for his senior year. Livers brings back a ton of experience and leadership. He's a marksman from 3 and has athleticism that is showcased, especially in transition, but he has to do more if Michigan wants to compete for a Big Ten title. His game is very similar to Jordan Nwora, who was at Louisville last year, but there's 2 things he has to do better that Nwora does for Michigan to reach its full potential. One of those 2 things is rebounding. He plays a lot of minutes, and at 6'7", with his athleticism, he should be flirting with the double-double pretty much every other game. Second thing, creating off the dribble. A lot of his points come assisted, so they're coming off of other players' penetration getting in the lane, or they catch the defense rotating and they mess up, and now Livers is wide open. He has to be able to find ways to create for himself, taking advantage of more mismatches. He's dangerous when defense are caught in rotation. If he creates, you now have to stop him in multiple ways, and teams can't stop him by just not overhelping on drives. He doesn't have his own segment, but Franz Wagner is a 6'9" wing who may play the 4 in special circumstances, adding to the versatility of the Michigan roster. The power forward spot has the least amount of concern from a fan and coaching staff standpoint. 3 talented players and versatile players who will all be game ready when the season begins.
Can't guard me.